BlackSmith Sundays is a music producer, film director, and all-around ladies' man. I'm originally from Houston, Texas. I reside in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been producing since, to be fair, I've been producing since 2014. That was 20, yeah. That was 20 years old, yeah. I come from a musical family, so my grandfather would always be playing, doo-wop music from the 40s and 50s, and going into the 60s, he played Jimi Hendrix around the house when I go visit my grandparents, and think people like the Four Tops and Temptations. Those were my influences. Top 5 producers in non-consecutive order, because I don't. My top 5 producers don't have an order. My top 5 would be Jay Dilla, Knots, Madlib, Alchemist, and Q-Tip. I found my own sound through creating, and through basically creating off my influences. I was able to craft my own lane and say, instead of making it sound like, a Ninth Wonder or a Madlib beat, let me try something else. Let me try a different way. I don't want to just make hip hop. I want to make a jazz album, or I want to make jazz records. I want to make rock records. I want to make reggae records. When the time comes, I have to get there, obviously, but I never stray away from that goal. There is such thing as having an overcooked beat. That's like an overcooked meal. You add too many spices on it, it's not gonna taste good.
Yeah.
Spices could be good themselves, but you can't add it on every meal, and you can't add every spice on every meal. So once I get to a point when I'm making a beat where I say, okay, this is enough, even if it's just a sample, like this is enough, and I just leave it at that and I move on. I don't like sticking to a beat for 2 or 3 days. It's like I have to come to a point where enough is enough, and I do that and I'm happy with it, and I move on to the next. What's up, good people? This is BlackSmith Sundays. Want to give a big shout out to the basement for having me, and right here, this is Starships and Guitars.
I even say it. I didn't like Lil Uzi, but then when I started to like him, I'm like, no, I'm being succumbed by the mumble rap. No.
I love getting to know people, but like when I first meet people, I'll be a little shy or quiet, so sometimes it's hard to express myself, so I'll paint, you know, whenever I'm feeling sad or upset. It's a coping mechanism, you know.